Hey y'all, hey.
Hey, y'all.
It's Shamo.
Mo.
And this is I'm just
Just
saying
Saying.
Reloaded.
Had to sing it a little bit,
Season 2.
Season 2. All right.
Season 2.
We in there. And before we even get started,
Okay.
I got a song on my heart.
Oh,
I ain't had a song in a while.
You haven't. Come on, song.
But as we were loading up, all I could hear was don't. Okay. You know what I'm singing?
Fuck them other
Niggas,
niggas.
cause I'm down for my niggas.
Okay.
I don't know.
Come on.
Maybe somebody needed to hear that.
If it's a thug in your spirit on this evening, okay? Bring them on out.
Sometimes we just have to show up. Cause I was taking cute pictures of myself with filters on, and I was like, I do look like I could be the mother of the church. Like my daughter be the pastor, and I could be the mother. Like, I do
But
look
you
like
need
I'm
a hat.
Okay, once I start doing the top buns, I'm gonna start practicing. I think I'm too young to be hat mom right now.
No, you're not.
But she's not. I don't think I'm ready. Like I got to give her some space. She ain't been to school yet. She's still working on it. But I'm like, I could see me growing into that.
Got it.
And then I start the show with fuck these other niggas because I'm down for like that's just.
I'm down for my niggas. I'm just saying. What
What
you gotta know is
Mama had a life too.
at the beginning and the end of every day.
Okay, how you feeling?
I feel good. I'm so glad to be back.
I'm sorry, that made me think of that James Brown interview that I was showing you.
No, I'm not.
Nah. Oh, I'm sorry. That just hit me. I feel good. I'm not in love. Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all. We're going to stay on track.
Lord.
We're going to stay on track tonight because
Maybe.
it's a lot going on.
Maybe.
If y'all not aware, if you've been hiding under a rock, the NFL draft is in our city.
In hours to come.
Shout out to Detroit for hosting the 2024 NFL draft.
Because Detroit forever and ever. I'm always going to rep my city. That's what you got to know.
So, about that. I've been having these conversations with people about my lack of a Detroit experience.
Okay.
And it occurred to me today that, I don't really have any Detroit paraphernalia. And I said, I'm gonna do this. I want to buy me a Detroit versus everybody t-shirt or a sweater or something. Because I don't even have one of those. I was like, wow. I do have a Lions shirt, my first.
Okay.
And I do have a D shirt, but I actually got it from Foreman Mills at the last minute when we was going down top of the opening day. So it wasn't like a legit. I think they had a pressing machine in the back, and they kind of pressed that D on there, and I bought it for like $5.50.
It's on a Fruit of the Loom shirt. Not
Yeah. So it was like I don't think we could claim that, but I was like, wow, I really don't do this Detroit shit right.
So I claim I rep my city outwardly, but maybe not in clothes wise because my style is my style, and sometimes me and Gym Shoes just started being friends. So when it comes to the paraphernalia and that kind of thing, nah. But if I'm in DC, if I'm in Charlotte, if I'm in Houston, wherever I'm at, Detroit is that's where Detroit is too. I let everybody know what's
Is that a Detroit hat?
Yes, it is.
That's a Nike hat, girl. Is it Detroit?
Oh,
yeah,
it's
wrong
Nike.
hat.
My
Turn
bad.
around, turn around. Never mind.
I'm not. I had two to pick from, and
Got
the other
it.
one was.
But yeah, that's my thing. I'm like, I got to get better at that. So don't boo tomato me for that.
No, tomato.
It has been, but no, I'm here. I'm a lifer. I've been here my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never ashamed. I'm not afraid. The whole 9 yards from the east side. But again, it's just stuff that never really made it into my wardrobe. And I'm learning because even with my daughter, she was kind of upset that she didn't have no Lions jerseys. I'm like, well, I don't wear jerseys. So buying a jersey don't matter to me.
Jerseys to me, I'm the girl who wanted to fit, and be cute. So I want to tailor some
So
shit.
you was going to look like Kev on stage because you see him when he bought the women's basketball jersey.
Yeah.
And he had that tight-ass jersey on.
And he already got hips. Why would he do such a thing?
I put my hands up.
Why would he do such a thing?
But yeah, I'm gonna get better though, because as I think about it, I'm making myself conscious about it. I'm I wasn't trying to make anybody feel any type of way.
Right.
I saw a picture of Blade Icewood yesterday.
Okay.
Something happened either the day he died or the day he was born was one of these days this week.
Okay.
And I didn't know that, and I was like, wow, I wouldn't even be able to If you put 6
Point him
pictures,
out.
no.
Okay.
I'm like, this might be my third time ever seeing this man.
So we're going to have to come up with, maybe not today on the spot, but some Detroit trivia to see how Detroit some of our listeners and viewers really are. Because I don't feel like you alone.
I'm not alone. But that's a great question. How Detroit are you?
How Detroit
the best
are you?
I probably can give you is some old school schools
Okay.
and some streets.
Okay.
Maybe some 90s like artists. Mm-hmm. And then I don't think I'm out. I think you gotta tap me out.
Okay.
Like, go sit around. Sit down. Get out the
So
game.
maybe
coach.
next week we will do
some Detroit trivia.
Yes.
So be looking
I
for
want
that.
to know how Detroit you are.
So in y'all comments, go ahead. Let us know how Detroit you are. Let us know like what was your favorite store or and I'm gonna get to that at the end too about local. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, do you know what? This how Detroit I wasn't. This is so.
Okay.
I'm gonna admit this. I think I've admitted it before. You know this. I grew up my whole life, and my parents always talked. You know, everybody talk about going to get corned beef from Eastern Market. You know where I'm going with this. So my whole life, I grew up with this perception of Eastern Market, and I literally my whole entire life. I think I was probably like 28. I think I was a mom by the time I realized that Eastern Market wasn't one store. I thought it was a market. Like,
yeah, no.
Like, I didn't, I had no clue. Now you can catch me at Eastern Market.
Just, living it up with the artsy kids.
But growing up, and my parents went.
Her flower was gasted.
Yeah. I was like, hey, Eastern Market ain't a store? Like, oh, I got to know which store I'm going to? Yeah, like, so y'all don't go to that one shop? You didn't know that?
Peaches!
Shall I proceed?
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Yes, I thought Eastern Market was a store. I didn't know it was this whole area.
I'm gonna have to take
we gotta
Peaches ammo, and we're gonna have to just do some shit. Like
now, y'all can still take me shopping because I think I've only shopped in Eastern Market as far as like buying like not even groceries, like meat twice.
Listen, like that's
and I'm 40.
Also,
so
one
that's
of my
terrible.
Like favorite. Like, if I really like to get up, if I didn't value my sleep on a Saturday, to get up and go to Eastern Market and buy, like, produce and get some muffins and walk around the shit. And I'm like, buy some flowers.
And I worked at the grocery store, so Eastern Market in my head was a competitor. Like,
yeah.
Like, it was that one store down there.
Like, nobody is Farmer J.
Yeah.
And he had to compete with
and I can hear y'all know, that bitch can't cook. And it was like, here's the thing. Growing up, I never wanted to cook because I didn't eat a lot, the whole 9 yards. So I literally would hear it. My family went, and it's just some things that I just didn't get brought into. I didn't get jumped in the game.
Yeah, no, my grandma had us at Eastern Market, so she can get her fresh peas and her flowers and her pecans
and I guarantee
random
you,
shit.
My grandmother was probably
Candy
down there doing the same thing, my mama, but I wasn't, and so I just didn't know. So I have to make that experience up.
Yeah.
So in my head,
Eastern Market definitely is more than one.
But you don't
grocery shop.
Nobody says it like Nobody ever explains it when you're talking about it.
When you're market,
go.
You think Kroger. You would think
Market,
Walmart,
and you
wouldn't think 1,000 sheds and a whole acre of all of the things.
And I'm not even thinking like fresh anything. I'm not thinking of farm, none of that. Yeah. I'm just thinking of a store because that's all I know is a store. So I say this to you parents. Teach your kids some shit. Stop assuming.
Teach your kids some shit.
Seriously, don't assume that they know things because they don't.
Right.
Because that was another one. I was telling, I did something great today. I volunteered today, and I told you that experience. It's one thing to volunteer. I love to give.
I love her blonde moments. Like I
love to give back.
Should be like a white girl named Rebecca. I promise she should.
Here's the thing. But you know what? I would probably be more cultured if I was a white girl named Rebecca.
You would.
Because they get way more of the experience, especially the Detroit experience, than local Detroiters. Because many people from urban towns and cities are just stuck to their neighborhood. Mm-hmm. They only go around the little blocks that they're used to. So
agreed.
Because I'll tell the kids now, I used to go downtown when downtown wasn't nothing but a place you can go get shot at, get robbed, or go party. It was not nowhere you can go trick or treat, trunk or treat. It wasn't nowhere, it was real hood. But for us now, I went and volunteered with the company I work for. And
let the people know how enthusiastic.
I was excited.
So excited. When I talked to her on the phone yesterday, she was like, I'm just so excited. I'm going to volunteer tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Tell her what I was doing.
She was planting trees.
That's what I was going to do.
No,
it's more. There's more.
Because her excitement for planting trees, I was like, oh, okay.
Because I can turn anything to a good thing.
You know, and my mind was already where her body caught up to today when I talked to her during her tree planting experiment.
So here's me. Here's me. So I know I needed to do some volunteer hours and I got to get on. And this opportunity came up and the day matched where I'm free at life because next month I can't do nothing for nobody but myself. Mm-hmm. So they're like, plant some trees. I said, oh, I can do that. Because what's going to happen is me and 4 other people are going to go grab like a 15-pound little situation and we're going to carry it together to a pre-dug hole, set it in there, push some dirt on there, and smile. We planted a tree today.
Hi, tree guys.
And I'm anemic, so I went suited, okay? I had on all of the hard gear because I needed to be warm because the sun was shining, but this is Michigan, so I woke up cold. So I had on these black shoes, white socks, looking like Michael Jackson beat it. I had on layers, but I was good. I put my eyebrows together. I wore my good glasses, and I went early, dropped my baby off to school, got me some breakfast, iced little latte, bought me some cute little gardener gloves, because they had pink in them. Got there, and then heard the instructions. It was like, who's supposed to do this? Not only did we plant trees, we planted like a mini forest, okay?
They was digging.
So, here's the thing.
What?
Shovels wet. Me and the girl on my team, baby ain't nothing but 97 pounds soaking wet. Now, I might look small, but I ain't big either. So, the thing is, we look at each other because familiar faces, like, you just want to work together. Like, why not, girl? That's what we got to do. We're going to work together. So, now we got the shovel. She digging. Okay, break a little dirt. Digging some. I said, you want me to try? She said, yeah, girl, I try. I hear 2 guys say, ladies, would y'all just like us to dig and y'all go ahead and plant? And I said, you know what, sir?
Damsel in distress.
Damsel in distress, me, please. Get me out of this life. And from
because I just came here to take
so
pictures.
They dug, we planted, and I said, pretty privilege. Privilege because, baby,
it's a thing. Because if y'all was some booger woogers, the niggas would have left y'all alone.
We literally had a team of 4. And we did our thing, though. We planted
do y'all thing.
We planted at least 30 trees as a group. And it was a lot of us. So we did like over 100 and some trees together. Like probably 2. But like our little 4-way, we did like at least 30 something.
Okay. That's what's up.
It was a great experience. I appreciate it.
I love community
service.
And
then let me tell you the worst part, though. I was like, I never thought about getting dirty. Guys, I'm sorry.
You're planting trees.
It never dawned. And then I was like, and then there's worms.
Because she said that, and I'm on the phone, and this is why. And I don't even know if she caught it, because she's like, I'm so excited. I was like, okay.
I'm glad you didn't try to destroy me.
No, absolutely
because
not.
From here on out, especially in the month of May, because I got some special stuff for y'all. What I'm going to do is I am going to let y'all know what my perception is. My expectation is, and then the reality of what happens.
This is what I bought versus what I got.
Yes, because I was in there with my Fashion Nova dress with no hips on. I was like, what the hell? I didn't think I was going to get dirty.
Body so separately.
I'm talking about so they made us dig.
Thank you,
they made us plant properly. They made us re-put the earth back down.
Because it's a tree.
They made us water it and add mulch. And I was like, we not done.
She was
exhausted. I was exhausted.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
And then the worst part, I had to go back to work. I had to go to work today. I said, y'all think I'm supposed to clock in after that?
This manual, like,
baby. And I looked at baby girl. I said, if I ever talk to you about fighting, you tell me I ain't got it in me because, baby, I'm winded. I'm wounded. It's too much. It's too much.
Ain't nobody trying to get their ass whooped up.
I listen. So I'm like, kickboxing classes, sign me up because, baby.
Right now.
But no, I just want to challenge y'all, though. If you are watching this video, let me know what's the last thing you did when you volunteered. What did you volunteer for? And then was it what you expected? Because did you really go to Gleaners thinking you was about to just scoop up some soup? Or did you have to stock some stuff? Like, tell me.
Yeah, and like, and the thing is, like, everybody be trying to do stuff for photo ops, but you don't really realize, like, real life is happening. So when a crackhead come and talk to you and tell you about their whole life of prostitution, you gonna have to listen while you scooping them string beans, y'all.
Okay.
Like,
So let me know. So please comment. If you have volunteered, what is the last thing you volunteered for? And was it what you expected or was it different? But I will say, again, it was rewarding and there's more to come. So y'all
for the beautification of what?
That city, Detroit City. And then that was another thing. I was in an area, I'm like, dang, I didn't even know it was a rec center over here. And that made me feel bad. Because it's too much land that we have that we don't participate in. And it made me ask a question to myself. And I'm asking y'all, I'm asking you, why aren't you doing the things that you say you want to do? I just want people to think about that. Like, we think that we don't have the resources, the knowledge, the talent, the skill.
She asked that earlier today.
And the thing is, you do, but you just don't have the courage to step out and figure it out.
That part.
Because, baby, it's there.
Procrastination.
We're going to work on it.
We are. All right. So, you want to tell the people, just give them a brief synopsis of what we were doing while we were on break before we got back to season 2?
I was crying.
Come on, tell them why you was crying, though. Tell the people why you were crying.
Life was so damn hard. Life was so damn hard because I decided to go back to school to be a student because the thing that was itching my back for years was, why don't you even have your bachelor's degree? Like, what life are you living? And I know some people say school ain't for everybody, and I try to adopt that mentality because I didn't think like, oh, you don't need it. But then I realized why I did, because it brought me things that some people probably don't need school for. And that main one was discipline. So I was working on my discipline. I was working on my management, my scheduling, and it also helped me in the communications field that I've been a part of this whole time. I learned so much in the time where I had no choice but to take a break. And I mean, we had to take a break because my pie baby decided to come and say, hey, y'all.
Listen, pie baby.
So we had to take a break, and we had to take a necessary break. And I just appreciated it. But so while I was gone, I was definitely crying because I thought people were attacking me. I had been up for a couple of promotions. I did interviews that I killed and knocked out the park. I did not get any of the roles. I was pissed. I'm talking about some P-I-S-T. Pissed.
With a capital.
Pissed. Like, how the fuck you ain't gonna hire me? So I realized that,
bitch, I'm me.
I needed those interviews just to remind me who I was. What happened in those interviews was a lot that was on my vision board. Like, the main thing was inspire Black women. I put that on my vision board like maybe 2 years ago, and I met some dope women who were inspired by me throughout this process, and it made me change my mind on what I was thinking, because I was ready to just go to war. Like, oh, y'all don't think I'm good enough for the job? But it wasn't that. Nobody ever told me.
You can't always be her.
And nobody told me I wasn't good enough. It was just like, we had to figure it out. We had to figure out who can work the role. And one role in particular, it worked so well with my degree. I said, oh, baby, this got my name on it. Only for the role to be here today and gone tomorrow. So I said, look at you guys. You did your big one, not your little one on me, because I might be looking for a new job in the middle of me about to graduate.
I was saying, but in the midst of all of that, all of the learning, you were in a learning institution.
Yes.
So now, what big one are you about to do, my darling?
I'm about to walk across the stage.
Okay.
Girls getting, okay, finally. And then on top of that, though, it taught me how to talk slow. Stop being so fast to get to the finish line. Sometimes you need to take the back road. Right. Sometimes the scenic route works because it's a blessing in that scene.
You done missed the whole massacre that way.
Listen.
So when you are rerouted, please understand that it's protection in that.
Stop cussing
we
at
have
people.
to stop experiencing a no as a defeat and keep your determination. That's all I'm saying.
So let's talk about you.
That's all I'm saying.
What was you doing?
I was completing my second year of law school.
Because we was just somewhere and baby boy was like, law school? Oh, she got the money. Like, baby, she said school.
School.
But we watching you because we see you're a user.
You're a pocket watcher, and I don't like that. Only pocket watch, I won't need a chain on it. Okay?
I got to drop something. I want no microphone.
Hold on, sir. But I transitioned very, very peacefully and well into my role. When I started school 2 years ago, I also started at a new job. And my son was also starting at a new school. And it was a lot of transition. So being able to do it on my terms, at my pace, getting the things that I needed, completing, and actually like stumbling through, because I'm learning. I'm not perfect, and perfection has always, I'm a good student, right? I didn't get bad grades or anything. Like, when I tell you this is the most challenging thing that I've ever had to do, because it challenges who I have been to prepare me for who I'm becoming. So I am not done yet. I still have about 1.5 years to go. And I'm not rushing that either, because I'm getting everything that I need.
The crazy part with that, though, like when you say I'm a good student, it's so funny. I'm not a good student. I'm just fast learner, and I'm good at what I do. Baby, I almost got kicked out of school three different times. And it wasn't because any of my work was ever bad. It's because I would literally sit there and not want to do the work. Like, I don't think I'm up for this. But again, inspiring women in general, like black women, women of color, any woman, just people. But I did have my mind set on black women for one situation. One of my classmates in this semester, I don't know what, she asked me, can she work with me, and I let her work with me. Then she started coming to me like I was a damn instructor. I'm like, girl, I'm not even about to turn my work in on science. You might need to hit him up. And I'm hitting him up, getting full credit and, doing a great job. But sometimes I just literally sit there. But that's a level of perfectionist that people don't talk about, that paralyzation of like, I know what I'm doing. I know I can do it.
Being paralyzed.
But
it's definitely a flight response.
Yeah. Yes, because I'm telling you, one thing we don't talk about enough is if I'm too good at it, how am I going to be received? So that's something I have to
And that survivor's remorse is a thing too, because in this season as well, shedding people and accepting when you outgrow seasons and situations and people that you've been down with for so long, but everybody cannot and will not want to go with you.
What do you do on the other end, though? What do you do if you found out somebody outgrew you?
I would have to make peace with it.
And I'm like, I wonder if we are ever self-aware enough to know that, like, baby is doing this and I ain't even up there yet.
And the thing is, like, especially with great things happening for my people, because one of my other best friends, she just graduated with the highest honor. Shout out to Bobby, the Nightingale Award for her program, for her nursing program. And I don't feel bad in any kind of way while all of my people are getting their flowers and having their accomplishments, because my time and my journey is mine.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to be on yours with you, I'm fine with it. But when you can't talk to me, when you are too busy for me, when you have life and things that are going on, I do not internalize it, nor do I take it personally, because I understand. And if we don't get, if we have to separate, or if we're not as close, because I've been learning and praying for my detachments. I'm also praying for the detachments for the people that feel like they got to detach from me.
True. And you know what? That brings me to, it just made, like, it was like a little history flash of all my relationships and where they are right now. And I'm telling y'all, because if you know me, you know I lost my dad last year. The one thing about losing my dad was I didn't accept it well. I dealt with it, but when I was dealing, life just changed so fast that I thought I was, like, handling it well, but I was channeling everything that it wasn't grief, and when it really was. And a lot of my relationships had to take a back seat to me doing that. I say all that to say, I want to send a special shout out, and I got to, like, make a reel out of this part.
Okay.
Congratulations to my favorite couple, Nikki and Steve,
shout out
on their new house. Because, baby, they are, like, kicking ass, okay?
I was at their wedding, and I actually shed a tear, and I'll be crying.
I'll be crying, girl. Yes, shout out to them for that. And I'm like, because I ain't been able to chill with my girl Nikki in a while. I ain't been able to do a lot of things, but this was that separation of like, you need to lock in and you need to finish. Because if I didn't lock in and finish, I probably would have either got kicked out or I would have prolonged. And I don't need to do that. Shay can tell you, 30 minutes before it was time to come in here, she called me, made me want to tear up again, and I was boo-hooing.
I was scared.
Boo-hooing, like,
with the way life has been like.
And she know my mom is dead, my dad is dead. I mean, I do got still siblings still. My daughter's still here. Still some people that I love. And I know I cry a lot. I don't boo-hoo a lot.
She was sobbing.
I was sobbing. I'm talking about something. Literally was getting ready and looking in the mirror so that I could see how thick the tears were. And she like, what's wrong? And I said, it's good. I can't get it out, but it's good.
Because I'm like,
I literally just got the email that my capping gown was on the way, and I could not.
If we can just get some round
y'all
of applause. Because that cap and gown moment, for anyone who's ever experienced
baby,
it,
I'm about to cry again. It's what my mother wanted. It was like beyond what I wanted for myself. It was what my mother wanted for herself. And I seen her put herself back and back. I remember her being so great at the job, but being overlooked because she was a black woman in a field there weren't many black women in. She was like next in line for anything, but every time it showed up, somebody else got it because they had this degree. And she never took time out to go back and get it because she had other things going on. And I adopted that mentality for a while.
Those are the things that are handed down to us. And we talk about things that are given to us generationally that we don't even pay attention to.
Yeah.
And as we navigate being different, because the way of the world is different and we're able to actually make some sound choices, then we are now able to start breaking fallow ground and doing things completely different and honoring those before us that couldn't do what we're doing now.
And real quick, it's not even the degree. It's the process that took everything out of me to actually start something, finish it, and then appreciate that it's actually mine.
Because when somebody want to tell you about your commitment issues, and no,
baby.
Ain't no commitment issues because you had to commit to that. You and school have been in a relationship. I am in a relationship.
And the bigger issue, though, was everybody's negative concept about everything that doesn't apply to them. If it's not for you, then it ain't yours. You don't have to comment negatively on it. Just say, you don't even have to just say. Sometimes if you hear somebody say, I'm in law school, it's crazy. Like, law school ain't for me. I didn't ask you what's law school for you. I just told you where I was
so you about to be the ops? Okay.
All right. So again, like it was a part of the process that I needed to add discipline, organization, helping my social skills, helping me network, research. Because my baby can research. It's crazy that my 14-year-old can research better than I ever could.
Because God always knows what we need.
Right. So it's something that taught me, whereas you might be self-taught, and I'm a generational curse breaker, and I didn't want to admit that I'm self-taught. So I just keep trying to learn from people, and nobody keeps showing up. So it's like, no, baby, you got to be self-taught. But what does that require? Patience. I ain't have no damn patience.
Because that's the hardest thing patience and discipline. They brothers, they like them Gemini twins and them little Pisces that's always chasing each other in circles.
I used to eat cupcakes for breakfast, so I ain't had no damn discipline. So it's like necessary. So it's like shout out to y'all, and I can tell my baby right now, listen, what you're not gonna do is wait. What you need to do is do it as young as possible. But again, when I was her age, I also didn't have the support that is I am to her.
It's
so I appreciate my path, and like now I see sweats off bar. Like I get it, guys.
For future, because our generation had a ball drop because the balls was dropped for us. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for those of us that are picking it up, and for those of us that are becoming more self-aware, those of us that are, being more sovereign in their approach to a lot of different things and seeing that it's not just the white man's way or whatever the case may be, is getting these kids who are being able to be self-aware, emotionally intelligent, and resourceful for the future. And I'm just hoping that somewhere it meets in the middle, because with that, shame and inclusion and everybody being a winner when we know that's not the case or very true, we still on some fine lines. But I digress. That's a story for another day. We're going to keep it moving.
All right. So, look. We got a lot. But we're not going to do a lot.
No, we're not.
Because this was called the draft experience. And like we said, the 2024 draft is held.
That's why I got my stuff on because we leaving once we leave the studio to go. I'm going to see what football players like fat girls. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
I mean, everybody like fat girls, and I'm tired of them acting like they don't.
No, but I don't want to be liked. You gotta.
No, I know what you mean. But you know they like fat girls, and they try to like. I don't even want to talk about turning into my mama because I'll talk another day. Oh, absolutely. Let me ask you something. What's the biggest misconception about you? Like publicly that you've heard or figured out about you that you need to clear up in these streets?
Let's be clear. One, I am so not stuck up.
Damn.
I get that I'm stuck up a lot. And granted, I guess I might have a face, right?
You do.
When I'm not smiling. You know, my resting bitch face be.
I don't even think it's your resting bitch. I think it's your inquiring minds are wondering face.
Yeah. You know, I'm processing. But it's not stuck. But if you approach me, if you say something, like I will light up as soon as I come into my realization, right? So that's a very big misconception. Now, dating wise, because I am a larger woman, I think it's always the misconceived that I have low self-esteem. Or that I have to wear makeup because I feel like I'm ugly, or like I'm always gonna put myself, my first and my best self forward because I'm a bigger woman, and I need for people to understand that I do what I do and I look how I look because I want to, and not because I feel like I have to. I am naturally pretty, like whether I have weave, I've ponytail, red lips, no lips, Carmex, lashes, and everybody knows, like, I love to dial myself up because I enjoy it, but I don't need it. And I'm not desperate. So I don't take what I can get. Most of the shots that are shot in my inbox go unanswered because I know that I do not want to, and I'm not going to waste my time or yours. I respect men enough not to waste their time.
Come on, respect me.
So the misconception that larger women, and I'm stingy as fuck.
And then I'm gonna just ask you.
I'm not gonna give you no money.
I'm gonna ask you not to speak on the behalf of the collective until you go congregate with the collective.
Yeah.
But tell them who you ain't. Listen,
I am.
Because maybe that large bitch did give you something.
Maybe she did co-sign for that car. Maybe she did let you drive all around, and you know what I'm saying, dog. Yeah, she bought you your whole wardrobe, right? She was cooking you pork chop dinners at 3:00 in the morning.
I'm about to date her in a second. Like, do you like your knees rubbed?
But as for this fat woman, I require flowers, okay? And I require not a copy and pasted good morning text. You gonna send me mine. When I tell you that I'm not like the other ones, it's not because I'm trying to assess who you already been dealing with. I'm telling you who I am.
Okay.
I'm very conceited and I'm very vain because I can be.
You better tell me.
Not to be confused with being unkind because I'm kind, but I'm not nice. That's another misconception. I'm kind. So you can get dog checked at any given moment.
Listen here, what's that Dope Boys cash out?
I dog hold. Not just one, but I don't.
I do know that.
I don't. I'm
okay.
better.
You ain't gotta go into
in my younger years.
I'm gonna get y'all real quick.
Okay.
I ain't gonna. I'm not standing on my soapbox for this question.
Come on.
I'm gonna tell y'all though. I think my biggest misconception is that I know what's going on because I don't. I don't know who you are. I don't know how I know you. I don't know where you came from.
Her memory is awful.
My memory is awful. On top of that, like if we've never conversed,
can't see.
I might not even seen that you were there. I cannot see.
She can't see.
So I can't see. So it's like, on top of that, I got like a fucking photo album in my phone of people that I've met and took pictures with that I want to publish one day of taking pictures with strangers. But people kind of get these ways about themselves where they think that, like, I got an issue or I'm a problem. And I'm like, I didn't even know I knew you from nowhere. Not being a bitch, just being honest. Like, if we've only had one encounter, I definitely don't probably remember. Unless you were spectacular. Like, you got to come falling from the ceiling or something. But then if we had multiple encounters, but we've never, like, ever conversed, like, we, like, went to school together, we sat in the same room together, you worked in the building with me, but you never said anything to me,
that's not enough.
I probably don't remember you. Because I've met, even in the last 2 years, probably over 300 people. And it's hard for me to keep up with names, faces, spaces, places. So I don't really know what's going on. Like I told you, I don't have a Detroit experience. Like, I have literally been allowed to live in a bubble. I have been, because I've been allowed to live in a bubble. I have been allowed to do it what it is that I like. Like, I told my homegirl today, I'm pissed, P-I-S-T, that my daddy ain't cleaned that motherfucking garage out when I was growing up so I could build my band.
She want to be a white person.
I don't want to be a white person.
She want to, like,
I like what I like. Why would I?
She wanted to go to Bayside High.
Because, listen,
she wanted one of us to be on drugs.
Y'all tell me if y'all know this song. I was asking her, like, was you a Fall Out Boy fan? And she's like, girl, yeah. I was like, absolutely. And I was like, they got this one song, Where's Your Girl Tonight? And I was like, man, I'm pissed I didn't get to build my garage band. Because I was jamming out today. And I don't know what y'all were doing, but I know what I was doing. And I guarantee you, a lot of y'all probably have never heard it if you're from where I'm from. But if you're not from where I'm from, let me know you heard it. But let her know. But listen, y'all wasn't going to let me have a fucking garage band if I wanted it. But I stand in front of the mirror wanting what I want. So the biggest misconception is I'm paying attention to what you're doing. Baby, no. I'm in here trying to figure out.
She's being a Pisces.
I am trying to figure out why the
in
fuck
a full-blown fantasy.
Do Apple keep uploading my favorites?
Dream
and
world.
Beetlejuice the musical have not added themselves to my favorites yet. Why the fuck do I keep hearing Aaliyah's, what the fuck is that song? Like, I listened to it one time, Apple. I didn't even listen to Aaliyah. Where's my Beetlejuice the musical in my favorites? So my biggest misconception is I know what the fuck
she don't. She don't be knowing.
I go on Facebook 20 times a day and check my notifications, check my page, and then maybe check my inbox. And then I go back to my life.
Baby, me and that inbox, know what the fuck is happening. It really depends. Like,
ain't nobody in it. That's my second misconception. You said dating. My dating misconception. Because
we about to talk about dating.
My two dating misconceptions is either I am the hoe or I have hoes.
Ooh, child.
I'm like, baby, listen, no.
The sex that I don't be having, and it's wild because guys really believe that, like, women have no self-control, and I really feel like we talk about this all the time where it's a projection because a lot of them don't have self-control, so they feel like we don't have self-control. But then because if you are remotely cute in any kind of way and because people are always talking to you, again, the misconception is that I got to talk to you back or I got to like you because you like me. So now I just got this whole ass roster. My phone is desert dry, like Desert Eagle.
And even when my
phone,
my phone ain't even popping when they do like that Oral Redenbacher's 30-second when they first start the popcorn machine.
Ain't shit up.
It's that nigga that I think I'm gonna marry. No, I don't think I'm gonna marry this nigga. Here's the thing. This is our conversation. I told him we got married. We're married in one of these alternate universes.
Okay.
This nigga been around for damn near 20 years. Y'all might not get to meet him because I am.
And I'm noticing it's like a lot of guys like situationships that last for 20 years.
But
like,
see,
people fuck on a girl
forever. And that's not the thing though, because it's not a fuck on a girl forever. It's like we literally have.
But with the hopes, because if you fuck,
he might be hoping
once or 3 times in your mind, you can fuck forever.
True, but the thing is, it's just like the way we get along, we just get along. But I do have an ability to just keep communication that is not sexual, but I get why y'all don't understand that because y'all gotta fuck everything y'all see. Mm-hmm. That ain't my ministry. Told y'all. I'm in the room by my damn self. And I've said this to this person before, like, do you realize I'm always available when I'm talking? You think I do all these things that I never do. But it doesn't matter because it's not about relationships. It's about me understanding that y'all are projecting. So now I'm swerving the projection. So I am kind of paying attention a lot more than I used to. But I still, like, if you don't say, hey, girl, or that's you, And You Not Lucky Day, Kevin Ross. It's a few more of my faves. Beyonce, Neo, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla at this point, Chris Brown. You know, one of them people, Usher. Why would I miss Usher? And it's like the amount of people who know I love Usher and I don't even know you exist. I'm like, oh.
Because people be watching, but they don't say anything. So we were talking about the draft. And I feel like cuffing season versus hot girl and hot boy summer is also like a draft.
Okay.
Because you are like trying to get people for your teams. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get rosters. You trying to, you seeing who gonna fit, who not gonna fit, who is gonna end up at a concert, or who may take a little vacation or 3 and end up somewhere for Sweetest Day in October.
Ooh. That's interesting.
It is.
So now I gotta ask the people, how your roster looking?
What's your roster looking like?
Mine looking like if I went bowling by myself.
Baby.
Ain't nobody on that bitch but me. Like, I mean, seriously, like the idea could be like, oh, I'm a pretty girl. And I know that. I'm a pretty girl. But I'm not attracted to everything. And that's what throws me off about some of the men. Like, y'all can be attracted to any and everything. And I give y'all that. But
what are some things? So if somebody, if one of our viewers decided that he wanted to step to Mo, what is Mo attracted to outside of being a medium shirt piano player? What else can get Mo's attention?
If he has an actual personality that draws people in. Like, I like flamboyant people.
Okay.
I was looking at is his name Akeem Ali? Is that his name?
Oh yes, Kimi Casanova.
Yes,
I love him.
I was looking at his video and I was like, I do understand why when I talk about what I'm interested in, everybody think I like gay men because that's what I've been told.
Woo child.
Or bisexual.
They be very, very
yes, Akeem
on the cusp.
Because I like flamboyant people.
She love a nigga that got an ankle out.
It's not even that. It's just like I like
an ankle.
I do. I desire a nigga with his ankles out. Like, listen, sir, put on the smallest.
Baby, this is more. If she can see your nipples,
I'm excited.
In that shirt.
And if you slim, baby.
petite,
slim.
If she
short,
can beat your ass,
hairline, sign up. I don't even want to fight you, but I want to get to know more about you. But my thing is, if you are
I'm sizing you up, sir.
I think this is where my problem is, though. If you are comfortable with your own presence, and it may be questionable, but you know who you are, and we can have a conversation about what that means to you, then I'm willing to have the conversation. Let's say, because I'm 40. I did turn 40.
Come on, she did turn 40 this
Let's
year.
say, and I've been told,
babies, y'all all right?
I've been told black women
y'all all right?
Accepting as other women are. I've been seeing this with like bisexual men. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not. I do like you flamboyant, but if you're bisexual,
listen,
then we got a different conversation.
Hey, okay, let's talk. Let's talk just for 1 second because I do not want to. I don't want to rock the boat too much. We'll rock the boat, but not tonight. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna rock the boat.
If I suck dick and you suck dick, we cannot date. That's it.
I don't choose to date you.
That's
sir.
it. That's all.
But when I say
That's
flamboyant,
all.
like I like over the top shit, meaning all people. So like I got an obsession with drag queens. Like it just is who I am.
She loves drag queens.
I do, and I'm like,
I want to be her. She's like, oh my God, they're so fucking fabulous.
So look, the definition of flamboyant is, because I want to make sure everybody of a person or their behavior, tending to attract attention because of their exuberance, confidence, and stylishness. It don't have nothing to do with being homosexual, gay, bisexual. Like when I say flamboyant, I mean you are comfortable with being the sun,
the big one, not the little one,
and I'm comfortable with it. And it's like, hey, if you can outshine me, I might start paying bills for you.
She been wanting to buy a nigga a short set. And I'm asking these questions because, like I said, it's also a dating draft. Because most people, let's just say, we start talking to somebody in May, right? You spin your text message, spin the blocks, 2 weeks, you go on your first date. Because you got to build up. You know what I'm saying? So now you go on your first date and you're for a good one, you can date consistently. Where do you go from there? Because in the summertime, it smells like we could be friends outside.
I see, but okay, we have gotten older, right? Mm-hmm. So my thing is, we're either in or out, but baby, we not confused. We're either single or we're not single.
Yeah,
we're
what we
either
doing?
dating or we're not
What we
dating. We're
doing?
either like taking vacations and traveling
What we
and
on?
doing, lunch, dinner, and movies or whatever the hell y'all like to do when y'all go on dates. Or we're not, but it's not necessarily like I'm subscribing to somebody's hot girl summer.
Yeah.
White boy winter. Whatever it is.
Like, Jack Harlow,
he did have us in.
I got problems with you.
I don't like his mullet. So I like the Whips and Chains song.
As a black woman, okay, and the way that y'all made that song go viral and y'all still kept it going for Black History Month, I don't appreciate it. I don't like no whips and chains, but you can't wipe me down. But you hold me down.
But you put that on me, baby.
And you still white people with whips and chains.
Girl, we're not about to get.
It's okay.
We're not going there. Because, damn, I wish I could think of the influencer's name who be doing like all the raps and Sojourner Truth and Harriet Tubman. She be Big Harriet Tubman and
Big Outlet. My name Big Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thing, oh shit, you done threw me off.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. But again, I like flamboyant people. So I don't like where people always tell me I like gay men. I'm like, I hear y'all and I understand where y'all coming from with that. I've never like signed up to date somebody that was bisexual or like said I want the gay man. Now I do like the community because the community represents what I like to think I represent. Like it's still like it's almost like in a fetish form though. It's like I'm not telling them the only thing they represent, but the idea of being projected as the biggest entity in the room is what I strive for. So do with that what you will. And the community I see that does that the most is the gay community.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like I don't have a problem with getting into the gay community, experiencing what they experience and liking what they're doing. It does not have anything to do with my sexuality. It does not have anything to do with my political views, my religious views, whatever. I like the scene, and I also love musicals.
That's it.
Like I love musicals.
So a man who is a little bit more emotionally,
I don't want you to be the runner boy. So like, if you,
with your femininity,
it's not the femininity. See, that's where you're crossing the line. It's with your identity.
Okay.
Because the thing is, you don't have to be feminine. If
you
are 128 pounds soaking wet, 6'2", and all your clothes fit you, that does not make you feminine.
No, it doesn't.
That just means you can either buy the shit off the rack or you get your clothes tailored.
Facts.
What is that is the misconception on my mind, what I'm drawn to.
I got it.
Just like saying are you burly and masculine because you don't have hair? Because I do give a fuck about bald head men. Because I'm gonna say I don't.
Ooh, let's not talk
However,
about
if you got a hairline, I'm attracted, especially if it's a nice one. But that doesn't have anything to do with your masculinity. It's just it's an aesthetic.
So as we get ready to get out of here, I want y'all to tell me what y'all attracted to. What are y'all talking about in the cuffing season streets? And so I've been told the cuffing season is getting ready to come to a close because summertime is approaching. So niggas be doing what they want, bitches be doing what they want. Then everybody kind of meet back up in September to love on each other because it be getting cold outside. But for those of us who are looking for a person, their person, what y'all gonna do with this summer? Because that's kind of what I want to know.
And my question, to add to her question, once you answer that, if you are borderline 40 or 40 and above, do you still apply, assign yourself to those type of rules? Like, do you still, date
and be honest? Be honest.
You do. If you don't, you don't.
And it's not gonna be no judgment. I'm not gonna judge if you still want to be a hot girl. I'm gonna let you be a hot girl. I don't have the needs for it no more.
I know y'all hot grandmas. Because this is we got classmates are grandmothers. I'm not a grandmother because I did have my kid kind of late. Even the lady, when I delivered, said, your roommate's 16. What your old ass doing in here? 10 years older than her.
Damn it. And okay, so next week, because I wanted to talk about a few different things, but it's already time to go.
Yes, it's good time. Real quick before we go, you got another. What you got?
Hood rat ambition. Because we always that's what we're known.
That's what you want to end it with, or
no? We can just
so we can do hood rat ambition,
okay.
and then we can end it with what I got.
Okay. So for those of you who may be new to I'm Just Saying, Reloaded, throughout our careers, we always have a hood rat ambition. And a hood rat ambition is something that you would do if you didn't have a moral compass, or even if your
own morals won't allow you to. Because the thing is, that's subjective. Moral compass is subjective.
As fuck.
Because people do all kinds of shit when
and you do
nobody
what you want.
So let's assume that you was going to do some shit. You didn't give a fuck who was looking.
What would it be? And my hood rat ambition for today is I would like to be like Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, because she was about that action. At any given moment, if somebody pissed that bitch off, she was letting you know, and you might catch a heavy hand. And that's the kind of mood I've been in. So, I'm Lilo.
I'm about to go dirt. I'm fucking my friend, man.
Ooh! Ooh! Wait a minute.
Why not give it a try?
Wow!
It's a hood rat. Now ain't nobody gonna trust me.
Bitch, why would they?
I'm not even attracted.
Oh, no.
You know, I ain't talking about yo, nigga. I ain't even attracted.
We don't even like the same type of niggas, but baby.
Bring it with a medium shirt and a piano. You better keep him away from me. Keep him away. Play keep away.
All right.
Sis, did you jump off your lap?
I did.
Because she said discontinue.
Because I wasn't ready.
All the bags here are fake. Discontinue. Like, come on. Remember when they used to discontinue the scents at Victoria's Secret? Discontinue.
It all happens here live, baby, because I was not expecting.
Hey, that was a good one. Because I didn't get time for the prep. I had to do something.
I fuck your nigga.
I'm going to fuck your nigga, sis. What's up? No, they ain't going to like me. No, they going to like me. Because, you know, that's an ambition, baby. It's not the truth. Okay. Now I got the bullshit out the way.
Right.
A few things that we need to do.
Okay.
We need them to like us. Where can they like and follow us?
All right. So if you are on Instagram, you can follow us at __ I'm just _saying SAYIN on Instagram. If you are on Facebook, you can follow us at IJS _saying Reloaded.
All right. You can find us where you can find all of your podcasts.
And I'm Just Saying Reloaded.
And then we also on YouTube.
We are on YouTube, and that's I'm Just Saying Late Nights at gmail.com.
Y'all better put your pens and papers out.
It's okay.
Now, we're bringing all this stuff for a reason.
And I'm going to
give them personals.
Yeah, we can. And I'll put it in the comments. I'll pin it so you guys know you can come back to it. Yes. Because we're also going to add our Spotify and Apple and all that stuff after the fact. But it's the first episode, and we are just coming back for season 2. So bear with us.
Also, if you want to find me personally, I got so many pages, and I'm gonna get y'all. I made it in my mind this morning. I'm gonna give them the page I keep up with. Okay. Instagram, you can get me at vanity_photos.
I be having a hard time because I don't even know where to get her on Instagram. So.
And I think
she just gave y'all something.
Yeah, that's my Instagram. I'm not good at it, but I'm getting better. I gotta go look at my TikTok in real time because I wrote it down, but I wrote it down on a different sheet of paper, and I thought it was on my thing, but it wasn't. Oh, Mo. M-O. Mm-hmm. You know me. Mm-hmm. _ does the most. Remember that flamboyant? Mo does the most. Mo _ does the most. And if you can find me on Facebook, find me. I'm not going to tell you I'm a government, but it's there. My page is wide open. So if you're blocked, that's your fault. If you cannot find me, that's your fault. And it is what it is.
All right. So as for me, you can find me on Instagram at ShayMo28. That page is private, so I do kind of filter who gets to follow me and who doesn't.
I ain't that big yet.
But again,
when I get there,
our collective is _ I'm just _saying Reloaded on Instagram. My Facebook really not that important. I'm trying to start beefing up my Twitter and my TikTok, and that's ShayMo28 and IJS _Shaymo on Twitter.
I was forced to build a Twitter because of my last journalism class, and it is probably some of y'all don't want to follow just yet because it ain't got nothing going on.
I mean, it's kind of talking shit.
I think it's
on,
Mo
Twitter
Speaks.
though.
I don't even got a picture.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
like,
it's at Speak Up Mo.
so
Speak
IJS
Up Mo
_Shamo. I'll be kind of talking a little
So
bit.
if you have your favorite platform, get to your favorite platform.
do that.
I literally follow 7 people on Twitter with 0 followers. Let's see how this goes. But again, it was for this journalism class that I'm about to get out of. This is my last week in it. But I'm going to keep it up because, you know, me and Twitter, we had a fight. We'll talk about that another day.
Okay.
But before we do go, I do want to say this, and this is why I'm making sure we are plugging all of our social media sites. First thing first, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, listener letters, you can always send them to any of those platforms. I guarantee you will see them before.
And I'm just saying, latenights@gmail.com is still always very much so open.
That part. So if you got something you want us to discuss, or you got something you want to ask us, because baby, we got the, you know, we got the wisdom of 8 Mama Odies. Okay?
Sponsorship packages if you have a business.
Okay, so let me get into that. Now, this is my call to action.
Come on, call to action.
Hey, Detroit.
Hey, yours.
It is draft week 2024. We got everybody in our city, you know, who's who, do
Talk
what
to
you
the
do.
people right here.
And
right
before
here. There we go. Middle.
I was there.
Yeah.
The whole time. You stopped me. Okay. Hey, Detroit. We're going to take 2. Now let's take 3. Hey, Detroit. We have draft week going on right now in our city, 2024. You got the who's and the who knows who's and the who want to be who's right here with us. What I'm asking you as a positive entity, as a shit talker and a girl that likes to make everybody laugh, is do me one good favor. If you know a person, are a person or have a favorite small, black, or local business in the city or surrounding cities of Detroit, tag them. Add us. Let us know.
Do it.
What our goal is to go patronize these businesses. I gotta shake it up a little bit because everybody want to be an influencer nowadays, and that's not what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Networking is the key to knowing people. It's not what you know, it's who you know. The thing is, we want to patronize your business because we're looking for new things to do. We're looking for new people to meet. And what I want to say is, if we do have a great and positive experience with your business, you might get introduced to come on and talk more about your business. Or we might just tell people the great time that we had at your business. Let's say we didn't have a great time at your business. We are not here to bash you. If I have a terrible experience, if Shay has a terrible experience, if you do not treat us right, we're coming directly to you, your HR, whatever your small department
To
is.
let you know.
Because what you got to know
In
about us
love.
is we are professionals at what we
Absolutely.
do outside of doing this. To just help you and guide you on ways to just be more customer service savvy or friendly or whatever the problem may be. But it's in no way, shape, or form to be a reviewer or to be somebody that's bashing you. So if we have a great experience, we're definitely going to talk about it. And if we don't, we'll talk to you. Because I'm sure that we can mold this up as human beings, figure it out, and grow together. So if you have a black or a local business in Detroit or the surrounding areas, or if you know someone who does, please let us know because we are going on what I call a world tour, your girls tour. And we're starting in our city.
Girls tour.
But let me tell you something, if you don't do it, you're going to be so mad because you're going to be like, I knew them.
And
When
you're
they
going to
first
be
started-
very upset when we be like, who are you?
And I'm like, I'm a legend. You should take a picture with me. Shout out to Jay-Z. Anyway, and if you are interested in the podcast, hit us up because we got the right studio for you to come to.
Definitely.
And with that, that's all I got to say to these people.
And we gone. We'll see y'all same time, same place.
Shout out to Glorilla. Glorilla for president 2028.
Yeah.
I mean, wait.
Curbing
Yeah.
on curbing.
2028. She's the president 2028.
Yeah, glow.
The day gonna end. At the end of the day, they gotta end.
What you gotta know. I'm stumping on pussy hoes with my shell toe.
Shame, Mo.
Hey! Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.